The Tutsis are a minority in Rwanda. They are a minority in Rwanda, and they rule Rwanda. In the history of Rwanda, the Hutus and the Tutsis had different cultural practices. So, what you could call Amabuto, are the like if we were to make it analogous to like Zulus, right, and Hlubis, Amabuto, the fighting regiments, right? They are the ones who are in political power, but they're in the minority. And then what do you call the Church of Shembe?
Yeah, it's called the Shembe Church.
Yeah, but they are the most spiritual leaders of the nation. So the Hutus were more of the spiritual leaders in the old government prior to colonialism, right? So when colonialism came, it came with a Bible and a bullet. And therefore, your cultural practices, your African spirituality, all of that got thrown out the window. And when that got thrown out the window, the importance of the Hutus within that community became diminished. And the lawyers, the doctors, the people that were trained, most of them were Tutsis. And that's why they rose to the ascendancy. And they were armed by Western forces in 1994. While the DRC was in turmoil, while South Africa was busy fixing its democratic dispensation, and while the rest of the world was looking at how Nelson Mandela's first term as president from prisoner is going to be, the genocide happened over a period of a couple of months. Many people were killed, many people were displaced. Now, I do understand the story and the legitimate cries of the people that are in the Goma region who are Tutsis, in terms of their ethnicity, right? And before the Berlin Conference, there was no border between the DRC or Zaire
Between
at the
any
time
country in the
and
continent,
Rwanda.
yeah.
So when those borders came, they cut across the tribes. And I understand their legitimate cry. But those people there are a minority in the DRC themselves. The DRC is one of the most populous countries on the African continent. It's got over 100 million people in its population.